North Carolina may declare an official state religion under a new bill. I know this sounds like nothing that would ever be happening in this country, but it is. Republican North Carolina state legislators are proposed allowing an official state religion in a measure which would say the state is exempt from constitutional and court rulings. The bill was filed by a couple of Republican lawmakers from Rowan County. 9 other Republicans back it, and they say each state is sovereign and courts can't block a state from making laws respecting an establishment of religion. And there are a number of states which are looking to separate themselves as much as possible without actually seceding from the federal government. And primarily this has been around 2 issues: Obamacare, which we've talked about extensively, Lewis, the Medicaid expansions and all of that, as well as guns. Those are really the 2 issues, I think, that secession discussions are circling around.
Right.
And the proposal here is that the bill would say, listen, we can declare a state religion. It doesn't matter what the Constitution says about establishment of religion, because as states, we are sovereign and we can do whatever we want. That's the idea.
Right. Of course, that is absurd and it will never happen.
No, it probably won't.
No.
It probably won't happen. Now, the other thing is that this does actually go against the Constitution, because if you look at the 14th Amendment, which says no state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the U.S., nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protections of the law. So this extends to the Bill of Rights. And the protections of the Bill of Rights, including that there shall be no establishment of religion, extends to state legislatures. So while they claim, Natan, that they are exempt from the Constitution and Bill of Rights actually addresses that specifically.
Right. The Supreme Court has ruled in a number of cases on whether the Bill of Rights amendments apply to states. And the First Amendment is completely applied to the states. Some of the other ones, I think the 3rd, 5th, and maybe the 8th, aren't completely. But there's no question that this would be an establishment of religion. And just common sense should tell you that if a public school that's publicly funded by a state or a municipality can establish a religion, why would a state be able to?
It makes absolutely no sense, Lewis.
We know the vast majority of North Carolina lawmakers and elected officials are never doing anything to actually help the state. So I think when they're doing things like this that are completely ridiculous and will never happen, they're actually doing their state a huge favor, because they're being distracted with this instead of making laws that
they're not
regress the
preventing
state.
abortions, at least.
Right.
They're wasting their time with this nonsense.
Yeah.